At 22-30, 22 season. And only the Texas Rangers at 2.9.
19 games at Fenway, you're 4-14. Now, scored some runs, you gave it up late. A couple of guys will blow a save. It's just the timing of it.
We're taking the Red Sox out onto the diamond, 2-2. We got up 1 run. He's very candid about it. He said, I didn't. Presented by Xfinity. And they
brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. 30-year-old 4.0 ERA. At 4, really good cutter and four seam to stand up some righty. For the Red Sox, brought to you by Car Shield. First, the outfield left to right, Duran, Rafaela, Abreu.
Home plate, Jordan Baker's at first. Willie Trainer. We're available. A telecast can be heard in Spanish. Used vehicles. Weather couldn't be finer. It is blowing in our direction on top of the Monsters. Atlanta is without Drake. See what difference that makes.
Big loss. He killed
Suarez.
Anything in that last game, but kind of the place.
Marcelo on target. That'll bring up Dubon. When he's the first guy to say, I really
5 or 6 taken for a ball. It's
Dubon the batter, 259 in their lineup. Cedon to make the play. And Red Sox still won the game 7-1. Red Sox won it.
Yeah, he avoided some stuff, right? But still won since then. His last 7 have been really a 1.12 ERA. His last 7.
Baseball over that time. Off into the stands.
Behind home plate. You're kind of behind Rangers.
Braves. And again. Here in the top of the first inning. Over. And
27-year-old Spencer Strider making his 5th. That fastball's right. 96, 97. The Red Sox got a lot of swing and miss with those.
3-2. In Kansas City, unable to. He's going to tap. Ball is out of here. And the Red Sox quickly get on the scoreboard.
Well, 0-1 going to come back with that Fenway Park lately for Jarren Duran. This one leaks inner half, and he just came in. He's handling. But this ball was smoked.
Royals. There's a high fly ball. Is gone. Home run. His 5th.
Kobe. Kidding me? 2 hitters, 2 bombs. I mean, this is a hanging breaking ball. You saw 16 swing and miss, and a lot of it on those 2 pitches. Over him.
Oh, now Williams trying to make it 3 for 3. Out number 1. Red Sox coming out swinging the
slider. I mean, this is a bad pitch. I mean, 83 miles an hour. That's good for a
Contreras 281 with 11 home runs. Still. Riley will put that away in 2 next. Red Sox are not waiting around.
Mentioned it was 50% fastballs. It's like the Red Sox game plan, not.
But they've scored a ton of runs for him too. Home run. Red Sox is on deck. Lead over Atlanta.
To see that, and you love to see this. Another step in the right direction. He said he's not just a bullpen guy. Being in there and competing and have everything feel good with his body. Him get closer to actually
see him out there doing what he.
Well, 4 or 5 innings and maybe cut him loose.
223 hitter, 8 home runs. Fenway Park. At one time in 1915, awaiting the. Been a lot of attention.
Was the big rivalry weekend.
Yeah.
It was like good games.
Ball, pitcher is challenging.
Ranger kind of had like pitchers don't want to do this too often. Yeah.
ABS tonight. He'll take the walk.
Like golf, you know, they're going to use a mulligan.
Pitcher should not be allowed to do it, huh?
No. Challenge one. You've seen it in this league. You know, you challenge strike.
White 227 hitter. He can really fly.
In that outside corner. These ones just off.
Little lob, ton of home runs. Only the Yankees have hit more in all the major. And out number 2.
Getting tonight's game for a chance to win half of the jackpot.
Out here, right?
Man. Just that, just like a low
that outfielders get sitting out here. A few there. Runner on at first. Harris, former rookie of the year. Cedon's got a pest problem out there.
Yeah, I know what we got, in case he was wondering.
Used to pitching against Atlanta. It's his 14th career. 3.38 ERA against the Braves. And on. And Harris, who's had an excellent.
Well, maybe wanted a little bit more outside. You got a little bit of a jam here to try to get this.
Former Sox catcher.
this inning. That little cutter just up.
He got off to a quick start with only 8 pitches. But he's walked a man and given up a base hit here. Man, to 1-1.
Behind the dish here tonight.
Yeah. No.
Trainer's up here now, but he hasn't caught Ranger. And you know,
Ranger Suarez and Peyton Tolley. So, well, number one, Peyton wants. We're going to have a headset on facing Chris Sale this week. Swing and a miss. For a couple of minutes, because obviously you've got a terrific start coming up. The other guy very much before.
It's fun to share the mound, but you also got to understand. Thought on his forehead with Mickey trying to push him back. But
ball 4 and Sogard the hitter as we chat with. You just saw recently, and I wonder when you look back on that, what do you take?
A team twice. Continue to do what I do of attacking things on me, ambush stuff. And so excited for it. You know, it's
talk, right? Let's see the secondaries. Brought in a sinker. And today, compared to Peyton Tolley, today the pitcher.
1,000 miles from Greenville, South Carolina, instead of just it was a slider. Hey, I saw a guy at the mall. He's like, I knew it. But
Chris, thanks for doing this. We appreciate it very much. Peyton wearing a glove, but he's ready to go. Ellsbury and Pedroia.
Can I tell you? Nice to see you getting out of the as well.
And Ford Myers just do the game with us.
It's just all.
Well, he's wearing a light tower.
Yeah, what the heck he is?
Yes. It's a large member of the 2018 Red Sox World Champion. And Suarez.
About this wall.
Just a couple. Oh, many times. One out in the third.
To kind of get introduced back to a position, right? Reigning
Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He is an absolute terror.
Rules wise, maybe the best all.
When you talk about the best,
like, we know what he is.
Yeah. Power, hit for average, got a tremendous arm. Really scoring runs.
Well, Baldwin's a
check swing, too far, 2 down.
So fastball is going to be, in that 92, like the previous one that was foul, that just by guys.
Shot down the line, literally. Way sounds tremendous. I think. And Dubon is on. That'll be.
Oh yeah, you have to. At some point, you're like, you know what? In a couple of days, I'm gonna just take. It's like no clue who it is. You hopefully can remember.
Total miss. Dubon with the lead at first. Tied for first in the majors in extra base hit.
Oh, with that 4-seamer. 92. That's just.
That one put runners at first and second.
He's lost it out and got Mickey right in the ribs too.
So the second baseman, Albies 0 for 1. He's tapped the strikeout. 27 runs batted in. Our Silver Slugger winner.
But he still kind of strides to stand you up a little bit.
At Cedon Rafaela to get out of the inning. Monster seats. David Lou with the Sox in front 2-0.
All out. Had to be here, so we brought out some smoked bacon, some chives, fish fries with homemade chili, cheese sauce.
That one out.
Well, we also, Chef Nick his
Lobster,
jumbo monster lobster roll.
Yeah.
Monster slice from Sal's Pizza right.
Durant already with a home run tonight, a couple of good.
Me wrong, but this is challenging.
It's a big way to go. Well, I mean, I'm glad we've got
12 ounces because I could for the monster week. We've got
the game, but it's been a wonderful. We're going to try to dig in. It's not the easiest thing direction yet.
All right.
Not quite. We're looking forward to.
Thank you, fellas.
Look forward to
Thanks
seeing
for
again.
having us.
Thank you.
That pizza looks great too. It's like he's commandeered the lobster roll. Wally brought you something, didn't he? Not getting up that line, but he is out. 2 up and 2 down.
I'll talk to the wife. Maybe we can put it right.
A wall decor with Wilson Contreras. So it's starting tonight for the Braves.
He settled in here on top of the zone. You know, against lefties, hitting 400, but longer against righties. Against lefties, he tries to shorten.
Trying to avoid one man, really. Same dude. Abreu is 8th pitch of the at bat. Full reverse. They forgot how to win. And a 2-2.
It's good at bat, making them work. 46
for 5 in a row tonight.
That's not a no-hitter to me.
It's good way on a bang play over at first base. Memorial Day savings event. Some facts about the debuted for the 2003 season. Well, now when Rich Hill was a little kid,
we'd sit out here when it was bleachers, and my brother actually had season tickets over here.
For the rest of your life, where you went away in the 4th inning, you remember all of those details.
Yeah, I've been up here, not for a game though. Yes, so that was maybe not so.
Down in front of Harris.
You mentioned it. I was going to ask you, Monster, how does it change the way you attack hitters?
Cutters across mid-zone up, actually to lefties, being able to.
The base hit first time up. And
the monster when you're shagging fly balls, just look.
That's a different kind of memory.
Could have been in the opposing dugout. You
skipped. Did a nice job.
You know how bad he does too. This is fielder, and he's up at the plate, just thinking, I'm going to get a hit.
For one with a K, runner at first. How in the big leagues have you taken to it? Have you really?
It's like shooting jumpers with MJ. So
like you've fallen into it very easily. And I remember teams of guys assigned to whether or not it
tells, and you know everything has to of your wrist.
As Suarez pitches out of that, is doing it at Fenway. You have to go all the way back to 2000.
It's too rather than leading off with a couple of singles and get field.
One of the things we talked about in the pregame is being able to get, because that's what he does so well, is elevates when you get, if you start giving it to him and they're climbing up the zone.
For one with a pop to third as we chat with Rich Hill, getting his second look at Spencer Strider.
Last, you kind of live through the analytical
and being able to kind of see why, able to kind of put numbers behind.
Yoshida with a base runner. Come into vogue. Your name was always at the
and being able to get introduced to him through Gus 98.
Yoshida.
Well, so the hitters know. So it's well, but this is what he's going to do to me.
Indeed, it is. Contreras heading on.
Go into someone's strength,
right?
Do you get out of
hitters' swings and making in-game adjustments? And Perez and Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is amazing. When you're doing that, it gives you more ability or more flexibility as opposed to falling.
You could look at Sonny and. The curveball is be better against that lineup. So he ends well as a hitter.
Right, absolutely. And I think that's where and so many pitches, but also have the feel to change the shape.
As we chat with Rich Hill, into the dirt. It'll be a wild pitch, and the Red Sox have a.
You feel like you're in the box with him.
Yeah, it's been a fun experience. Way either.
Yeah, he might come meet you.
Yeah, for a guy like for you, probably end up cutting it in on him.
Up and in to keep him honest.
One down and the 2-2.
Move up and down, curveball here. It's so hard for pitchers to kind of challenge.
And you're emotional.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best idea for the pitcher. You're so in
for 3 coming out of the gate, and then I think I was 0 for 8 after that. What a night, though. Jeez, it's beautiful here.
I'll go back to the booth.
It's absolutely gorgeous tonight. Think about the guy you're pitching on Thursday. Do you think about it a lot?
No, Randy Johnson's on the other side. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Red Sox with some nice swings here tonight.
That.
Hey, wait a minute, Lou. I've been
hitting 2-0. I think a lot of fans, every suite, every possible, but never here. No work. I just want to sit here, grab a beer. The food's pretty good too.
Right here.
No, it's pretty.
Too far.
No, too high.
Well, Jim Rice and said, how many times has that happened? Would hit up into the netting up here.
Yeah.
Now we always talk about playing the wall, right? Line drives. I would think you're really normal. The closeness makes it difficult as well here.
Yeah, but over a truer wall to play. The other wall had 10 track. You see the big spikes that was in the wall and things like that. So pull hitter.
Yeah.
I want to gap to gap. I want to hit the ball inside.
Well, it's funny you say that because we were talking about this. Does that make sense? Like you know, I mean.
In the sweetener, I think the first thing you as a player you have to
talked about it a lot. You've talked about it a lot. Abreu and that one will sail on out of here. A 2-run homer.
Just kind of got 2 quick outs. It was a single, then a hit.
But another thing, Lou.
That is his 7th home run at Fenway. Olsen continues to have a big year. 44 runs.
To Dubon got a couple quick outs. Same thing. Paid the price there.
But Olsen gets his. And we've got a 2-2. Braves tied at 2-2. Olsen going young. Who hit 382 career home runs, 215 triples.
Yeah.
So using the ballpark, all those extra base hits, the slug.
They get up under the ball. And up in the well, I said, man, let's hit a line drive. Get the ball on line. Routine fly ball. If you hit that ball on line, you got to shoot. When a boxer boxes, he's throwing haymakers. Just break up and use your arms as far as getting the ball up in the air. You don't have a bunch of Ted Williams. So they hit your home runs, but when your big guys come up, they got made.
Red Sox did come out of the gate. And the 3-1 from the righty.
Many of them. Every bullpen now, the average velo, it seems like it's not.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. But Lou had his thing. But are they throwing for strike? And then again, we got a 6-man, sometimes 7-man, you know.
Of them. Like, oh, you know, next year there's going to be a couple other guys. Minor league system. And you know what? Here's the thing. This.
For me, a nice block here by.
That's a problem.
And Lou, I couldn't help but think, like, or the asking price for this hitter in season. Again, because the other teams believe they're get involved in the same deals.
Michael Harris here.
Yeah, now we're in the same boat here.
1 strike. TCU look at lineup. Mickey Gasper's catching today.
Really surprised, and maybe at the expense of the comfort of the hitters. I saw Suarez, and you don't see every.
Third, White, the runner at first, who has very good bullpen, as Atlanta will take the lead. Riley will score. Runners on.
Looked like the slider. He goes and gets it, barrels it. Bailed out there, at least for now, to see if Weiss can.
He's really good at this, and having him break down the pitching.
That 4-seam fastball was used a little bit more than usual. Ranger today.
But trouble greeting him with runners by Harris that skipped into the bullpen.
Still colorful one.
Sure is. Run Harris will score. Third run of the.
I mean, pick up volume tomorrow. We probably would have a rehab assignment. At bats, a meaningless, stress-free game.
Abreu and William reaching for the first time. Red Sox down
Didn't he?
Against Strider. And here comes Weiss. The evening is done for Strider.
Routine, what he's thinking when he's in the box.
Yeah, a little bit more about that from the. Got a man at first in Abreu. Masataka Yoshida smiling thing often, really.
A little check swing.
Thank goodness. A line.
Look at some of those numbers. He did have a start.
2-1. Gasper and Massa, 20-year-old, with it for the Sox in the 6th. Damage. And Dylan Lee.
But that's not Walt Weiss coming in here.
More often than not, he's getting.
You can get Mick from the left side, which I think is.
And he's got a break. And ball 1. That misses for.
There's that free strike.
Ball. Trump the catcher.
There you go, like 2-0, right? Up and away.
Yeah. Abreu Contreras. Fields and a ground ball up the middle.
Another heater away. Game hits the ball hard up the middle. Just your shortstop's there now. So you're just hoping for more. I'd like to get one more in here.
Red Sox get another run up. There's now Xander Lee comes out of the bullpen. His road.
29 strikeouts, only 3 walks. 20 is just their closer. He can't.
So pitch com issue.
Fastball 93.
If you can hear with this one.
Let's try a new one. Nope. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Free game as we bring you the 7th inning. Wilson's been hit by a pitch. He's also cracked a 2-run home.
Had some control issues the first.
Left with room over there to make the play. Of Ozzie Albies. Back-to-back home runs by Duran, the leadoff man. The 6th inning without the benefit of a home run.
Out to the left, though. Zaydan got one.
The 6th inning. Here's your flag. Seats. Line drive right at Riley next.
In there.
Riley a triple and a run in the 6th inning. Another big bat and a 30 home run guy in his career. And the 0-2. home run. His set liner to left. Doug's bullpen. On home run. Kind of.
Big pinch hit double off the wall. I think he got that one enough of it. Drives out of the ballpark, cuts this lead in half.
One monster seats, and now Duran looking for his second one in the.
Barreled this thing, hit it hard. Get big runs. That's what's been missing. You're right.
Red Sox hitting it out of the ballpark a bit tonight. Reactions on the shot.
Got the sprint.
Red Sox have hit 3 home runs in a game, but within one. But a foul ball. Yeah, went chasing.
Little slider.
Only 5 games. '22 season. Top of the order in Acuna Jr.
Middle, inner half, outer half.
A single. Look out. News out of baseball today. Former Braves third. Atlanta in the lead here, 7-4, getting right-hander. Will face a break.
More issues. Well, you're in. Well, here's Suarez setting up. They're under 1. 9, and he's got a changeup that gets a ton of swinging.
Red Sox started tonight in style. And he'll look at a strike in 18.
18.5, and then he comes back with a split at 91.
Little that. And get Dubon.
That's a big man. He's 6 on both.
A 2-run shot. 2 runs for Atlanta.
This was back in the 5th. It's a 2-0 game for the Red Sox.
About a third of the way into the season. Olsen. And as he strikes out Olsen.
Again, sinker 102.